Okay, which one?
Police everyone on a demonstration.
I'm not suggesting you can't.
Well, that is exactly what you suggested.
I'm suggesting David.
Just like someone else said. We turn up to a demonstration. We turn up.
Rafa, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
Rafa, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
West Bank, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
West Bank, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
Palestine, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
Palestine, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
Woo! Right. This is the first walkout we've had in this term and since the occupation. Everyone cheer, come on! Now, it's been 7 months since the genocide on Gaza had begun. And every week since then we have come out as much as we could, and we have done and made amazing strides for the Palestinian movement and for the Palestinian people. Now, of course, in the first semester, we took a lot of building up just to get in the 12th week a few-hour occupation in the Ronald Stevens building. But once we formed this student coalition, the Leeds Student Against Apartheid Coalition, we then, in the first week of the second semester, immediately pushed our advances, and that first week we had the largest student walkout in the UK. The 500 people we marched across our campuses and showed our universities we will not be silenced as they stand complicit in the genocide of the Palestinians. As they hold contracts with BAE Systems, which give parts that make the F-35 jets that Israel uses to kill Palestinians. As they give partnerships to Israeli universities, those that fund and actively give scholarships to the IDF, the same IDF that has relentlessly murdered the Palestinians in this genocide. And let's not forget the IDF chaplain who had left and gone to fight for Israel and came back and on campus, threatening the safety of all Arab, Palestinian, Muslim and pro-Palestinian students as we stand against the active ongoing genocide. And as I stand before you today, right after our very successful and amazing occupation that we had, I'm here to tell you that we are going to continue the fight across our campuses. We have already heard from national Palestine societies and various movements that we are coming together to become even stronger in our thousands and in our millions. And we now see in Colombia the amazement of Colombia. The British Students of Colombia has formed a large and incredible encampment protesting against their university and the complicity in the genocide of the Palestinians. And we have seen as 100 people got arrested, and even then they stood strong and they stood tall and they stood as the most amazing power of the student movement. And we saw just in that very moment just how much student solidarity can be pushed forward. And when I saw that even despite being arrested, despite being faced by the guns of the horrific and kind of terrifying New York police, they still stood strong. The staff came out in solidarity. People of all faiths and no faiths came out in solidarity. They came together Jewish students even came out and celebrated Passover within the encampment alongside their pro-Palestinian brothers and sisters. Motard, our famous journalist, even went there and spoke. And with this, I also want to say the quote from an activist. This is from an American Palestinian activist called Nadine Kiswani. And she said, and by the way, she went to the encampment right after her wedding finished and gave this statement in her wedding dress, by the way. She said, keep the occupying universities. We don't want to wait for them to teach about our genocide 20 years later. And we have the means and the opportunity to stop it right now. With everything that we have and everything that we are. We will resist genocide at our universities, at our workplaces, and in the streets of New York City and after our major life events like this wedding. Because we will resist the genocide. We will resist annihilation by any means necessary. So when I stand today and I see the sheer diversity of our movement, and I remember the diversity of our occupation, especially on that last night when we held an iftar with various backgrounds and various faiths coming together, with over 250 people coming together. I only said 250,000. That's not how much we had. We would have completely destroyed the building at that point. We have shown that you do not need to be brown or to be pro-Palestinian. You don't have to be Muslim to be pro-Palestinian. You don't have to be of any faith. You simply need the decency and the humanity to look at the ongoing genocide, the ongoing apartheid, and the ongoing occupation of the Palestinian land. So when Nadine says we must stop this and go against this with everything that we are and everything that we have, trust me, as Leeds and as students of Leeds, we will go against this occupation. We will go against complicity of the genocide and occupation with everything that we have and everything that we are by any means necessary. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
And next we have Izzy that's going to come speak as well.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming to our first walkout of the new term. In light of the recent events in America, I wanted to talk a bit more about the importance of a student movement within the wider Palestine movement. Mass movements on campus are the best way to make change on our campuses and protest against the complicity of our university in the ongoing genocide in Gaza. The university cares about their reputation, so doing our best to absolutely ruin it with hundreds of students each week protesting against their complicity cuts straight to the heart of the matter. Student movements have often been the spark of wider ones, like in France in 1968, where the student movement inspired mass protests in France. We have the time as students to dedicate to political movements, as we're not constrained by an 8-hour workday, unlike the staff of the university who have much more limitations on what they can do to show their solidarity. So we as students need to encourage staff, to encourage each other to stand up for what we believe in and protest for Palestine. The student movement for Palestine has been inspirational across the country. Goldsmiths started the first occupation in their university, Leeds with the second, and then others like UCL, like Nottingham, like Bristol, went into occupation to protest against their own university's complicity in the genocide. And with Columbia and the other American universities setting up encampments with 150 arrests, with evictions, with suspensions, the students there have shown their strength and the strength of the movement, and how much they believe that their tuition fees, that their university should not be complicit. And so we should take inspiration from them as well, to not have our universities be complicit, to keep talking about our demands of the university, which, to remind everybody, is to acknowledge the genocide in Gaza, is to cut ties with BAE systems, to cut ties with Israeli universities, to have no war criminals on campus, and to stand with our movement as pro-Palestinian students, to not intimidate us as they have done over the last 6 or 7 months. The consequences that we've faced, and that they've faced in America, just continues to show what students can do, but also shows the strength of the opposition. The government and our universities want to shut us down. Over the last few months, they've told us that we're not allowed to march around campus on our walkouts. During the occupation, they tried countless times to condense our flags and our banners into one section of Parkinson Building by taking them down, handing them to us, only for us to put them straight back up as soon as we could. They took down the Irish flag on St Patrick's Day for God knows what reason, but we refuse to back down. We continue to put up our flags, continue to make our presence known on campus. To sort of sum up, student movements are an important part of any movement. We in Leeds have been central to the Leeds Palestine movement, inspiring the entire community and having them help us as well, give us food, bedding, anything that we needed during the occupation. And across the world as well, we continue to inspire each other, continue to move, to be active, to protest for Palestine. Systems in schools and universities don't work, so we are working as hard as we can to tear it down, rebuild it, to be stronger, be more democratic, and to promote issues like Palestine and providing a space to debate around subjects like it, doing what we can to create a separate space to talk about the issues that we care about and not let our universities be complicit in the genocide. Thank you.
Hey, so I'm from America, and my friends have actually organized the encampment at Columbia University. And they have faced not only arrest, but mass suspension and mass eviction. And this president is definitely retaliatory. And so as my friends across the ocean have started encampments not only at Columbia, but at New York University, at Yale, at UC Systems, and at Vanderbilt, they have stood their ground to their campus administration as they try to bring the National Guard and the police onto our campuses. They have not given up because we cannot give up. We have to stand strong as we enter over 200 days of genocide in Gaza, as we uncover mass graves in Gaza and the increase of violence in the West Bank. We cannot give up. And we have to remember that we are the university. We make the university. When the university puts out pamphlets and they put photos online, they're putting the administration online, they're putting the students online. We are the university. History will absolve us and history will super us, and all the students staring down the systems of oppression and the systems that continue and enable oppression. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
I think I would like to add to a few of those speeches because I think they're really powerful. On the Friday of our occupation, the university decided to lock the building down to make sure no one was allowed in, and the messaging was awful in that occupation because from as far as we were concerned, they were saying that no food was allowed in, no supplies of any kind was allowed in. But the other thing they did is they let the police come into the university building. And I don't think that's on. I don't think it's on that they allow the police so close to us, especially on days like International Women's Day. I think the university have got to remember that we're a movement about peace. And I think knowing what is going on across the pond, across the Atlantic, and with the arrests that the police in America they are doing, I think we need to remember that cannot start happening here. So I just want to say that super quickly, because this movement is about peace and it's about fighting against oppression. That's why we're all standing here. We're fighting against oppression of Palestinians. So, free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Louder! From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
We're going to start marching now, so the banner's going to go at the front. Everyone follow it. Let's show the university on their nice little special day who we are. I'm going to get this.
Women hostages, they can't go now. You go for your little wander around, free to do what you like. Can you imagine? How shameful.
Free! 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 We're going to start marching, we're going to start coming around! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river!
Police have pulled him to one side. I don't know if they made him go. I don't know. Oh no, he's still over there.
From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Rasta, don't you cry! Rasta, don't you cry! Rasta, don't you cry! Rasta, don't you cry! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea!
That didn't work.
From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gaza istirahat.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we come now. Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! Israel is up! In 1,000 millions. Israelism? 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 Gaza, don't you cry? Gaza, don't you cry? Rafah, don't you cry? Rafah, don't you cry? From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Let's keep going, let's keep our voices almost today. How can someone... 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Free Palestine.
river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israelis a terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israelis a terror state.
Israel is a.
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 Terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israelis a terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israelis a terror state.
Israel is a.
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 Terror state.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Oh, as loud as you can, shout with me now. This unity is complicit. 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 Louder than that, come on, toast because here we are. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit.
This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit.
This unity is complicit.
This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit.
Not everyone knows, but remember that this university is partnered with BAE systems. So with me now, BAE, you're on the killing spree. 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 BAE, you're on the killing spree.
BAE, you're on a killing spree.
This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. This unity is complicit. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
This might be the break in and on, but we'll see. Let's have the break in. They might do, but I don't think they would. Let's see, they might try it, but I don't know if there's enough of them to bother.
Well, we've got the security here just in case.
We didn't stop them last time.
Is the breaking out going to twist them up?
the encampments in Colombia, in Yale, NYU. But let's also not forget, the people fighting in the Arab world, our Jordanian brothers and sisters, our Egyptian brothers and sisters. All around the world, the fight for Palestine is at its very height. Alright, the veneer of democracy, of free speech that countries like Germany, USA, UK pretended
Don't look like
that
they're
was
gonna
there
try
is
out.
falling apart. Look at what happened in Germany when they banned the Palestine Congress from happening. Look at Germany that claims to fight for Jewish people while allowing the neo-Nazi AfD to contest elections like nothing happened just a few decades ago. Or are we pretending how the US Republican Party, with ties to anti-Semitic Nazi groups, now claims that they're fighting against anti-Semitism in these campuses? Do we believe that? Again, I'll say it once again, the veneer of democracy has fallen apart. Not that I believed it in the first place, not that any of us believed it, but it's fallen apart. There is no hiding anymore. University of Leeds, there is no hiding behind your, woke washing, calling for equality and diversity. We know what you stand for, University of Leeds. The only way forward is listening to the students. That is the only way that they can wash their hands of the blood of the Palestinian people, of the blood of every single person killed by imperialism and colonialism all around the world, including my country. From now on, there's only a few weeks left for the semester and for the academic year, but let's not forget what we're fighting for. Doesn't matter where we go, where we come from, who we are. We continue this fight. We continue this fight as students. We're united. We will never be defeated. We will never be defeated. So from now on, let's keep showing the university what we're capable of. Anyone that's hearing, listening to me speak, join us. Join us in any way possible. You do have power. You have power against these systems. You have power against these filthy Zionists. Nothing can stop us. There's no one that can stop us. Come on. They haven't stopped us. They haven't stopped the Palestinians, have they? They haven't stopped the Palestinians. If the Palestinians can fight, so will we. In our billions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our billions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Thank you, guys.
Before we end off this march, be happy that we have shown the university we are still coming out here. We are still showing them that even though there are hard times for students coming up with exam season, that we are still standing strong for Palestinians. But remember and keep this in your hearts. This movement is not an easy one. We will face trouble from fascists, from Zionists, and from all walks of those who want to oppress anyone who speaks out for the basic freedom and necessities of a people. Already we have seen across the world, we also saw in Leeds, and when we stand for freedom, for justice, and when we stand against the precipice of annihilation, that university will silence us. Fascists will try to silence us, Zionists will try to silence us, no matter what, but never be fearful. Because this fight is an honoured one, it is a powerful one, and it is one for humanity and to stand for the Palestinians. Because freedom is life, and freedom is the right of all sentient beings. So we proclaim for the freedom of Palestine. Remember that one struggle connects to all struggles. I mean, if we collapse this government support of Israel, and if we take down the support that they have for all imperialist interests across the world, we can hit every struggle hard, because this country can funnel millions and billions into war and destruction, yet they leave their citizens still struggling in a housing crisis, still struggling to pay their electricity, still struggling to pay their bills. Workers don't even get enough rights as it is, and they still are paid less than what they are truly owed. And let's not forget that with Israel and their occupation of Palestine, from the occupation of Kashmir, the genocide in Congo, the genocide in Sudan. So one cause is every cause. So when we stand here today and say freedom is the right of all sentient beings, we mean it! Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Thank you.
Unite and fight!
Workers and students, unite and fight! Workers and students, unite and fight! Workers and students, unite and fight!
Workers and students, unite and fight! Unite and fight!
Don't look like
Workers
much
and
action
students,
today, but
unite and fight!
Unite and fight!
Palestine, free, free!
Palestine!
Alright, just one announcement before we all go, because I know a lot of us might have lectures later. Don't want to go home and sleep. Next week, Wednesday, we have another workout. And with this, better come, because trust me, we have so much that you would want to see. There's so much planned, because this university thinks that occupation was the highest thing we ever did. No. So, make this a big one next week. Tell everyone you can. Bring them down. So we're going to show, not just as university, not just as country, but like we did in the occupation, we showed the world who we are. We'll do it again next week. Thank you.
yeah. You
Like
might,
conspiracy.
what I'd suggest is leave your bike, because if they go in, you'll struggle with the bike.
Yeah.
I was struggling today, I shouldn't have brought it, but that's what I was thinking. If they go in, that's what
Yeah,
I
I've had
put
no
a
luck
lock
with
on
it, to
it.
be honest.
Yeah. Should be safe.
This guy's if he didn't get an elbow in the jaw.
Which one, him in green?
And with newspapers.
Yeah, right,
I was-
what did
I
he
was
say?
So close, he could touch me again, he was going to get an elbow.
Was it being funny with you?
He got right in the camera, he was like standing in front of me and like,
And I bet it works for the uni as well. It looks like the type.
weirdo.
But yeah, I think that there was some, I mean, clearly next Wednesday sounds like there's a plan of action. But will they risk it if there's, I mean, I don't think a lot of them are students, that's the thing off from this one. Sounds like Wednesday they're planning on going in.
Yeah, I think
There was a talk about it the other week, because when they came out, one of the bloke ain't even here today, half a man turned up. Are you getting off then? He was talking about they were going to go back in again.
They hit to go out something, aren't they? I don't think there's enough of them.
Well, that's why they're saying it. Well, he's put the
really small.
yeah. Well, now they've said next Wednesday they've got to do something. He's made that official.
That was really, that's the smallest. I think that was the smallest thing.
I haven't seen a lot of the regulars, to be honest. There's that bloke who normally comes who I think's Muslim, because he told me, I didn't realise he was, the one with the sort of weird long hair.
Oh, that's. I think it's called.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was Muslim, but he said he'd been to,
Barnaby or something.
I don't know, they haven't told me the names, but... Is it supposed to be a counter-protest on Saturday?
Sunday, there's not a counter-protest. There's no counter-protest.
Right, is it on a Sunday?
Sunday there's a. I believe there's a communal thing on Sunday.
I thought it was on the Saturday, because I know they're doing the walk around at London on Saturday.
Yeah, no, there's nothing in Leeds Island. I don't know because it goes on. But as far as I'm aware, there's nothing, because I believe that there's communities having their own sort of festival on Sunday. But I don't know where it is or anything. No idea. Because there'll be something.
I didn't know about Carol. It was in that Facebook group.
Was it? I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's hard.
I'm not in that Facebook group, so that's why I don't know. I've just heard that grapevine.